Okay.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Hi. Let me open up my comments. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, please let us know. Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? We're not getting confirmation. Hello?
Can anyone hear us? Hello?
Yay, they can
You
hear
can hear
us.
us?
Yay.
Yay!
Hi, everybody. All right. So, yeah, I don't know where to start. So, I'm Grahtles.
I'm Joy.
I'm Sunken Ship.
And we are here live with you. So, oh man, let's go back. So what do you guys want to know? You want to know how we started? Because this was definitely an adventure.
100%. 100%.
The city is like so big.
I know. Look at how big it is.
So huge.
I can't believe how much we've done. It's crazy.
Valley said there's a bit of a delay.
There's a delay. Okay. Tell us how you met.
Oh, tell us how you met.
Joy, go ahead. You go.
Well, I was like searching for forever on YouTube for female builders. I couldn't find any, and I was looking and looking and didn't find any, and I was like, how can there not be any? I can't be alone. I was like, YouTube is just not showing me what I want. But then randomly we all found each other within a week. I can't remember who found who.
Well, Joy, you found me. Yes, Joy, you found me.
Okay.
And then I found Sunken.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh, somebody's looking for female builders, I said to Sunken. And then I was like, let me, like put you in contact. And we were like, I told her your name of your channel. And yeah, that's how we all kind of found each other on YouTube. It was random, quite random.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And then I do remember, like, I started watching both of your channels, and I was like, man, I wish that Grahtles like was on PC, because I feel like we should definitely because I'm obsessed with 5B1C, and I was like, I would love to do my own take on that with female builders. And then one day in one of your videos, randomly, you mentioned, I don't know if it was one of your lives from way back then or one of your videos, but you mentioned that you also had a PC, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I like messaged both of you, and I was like, listen, you don't know me, but here's this idea.
That's so funny, because I played on PS4 for so long, and I had bought the game before I actually bought the PC. So I knew I wanted to get a PC. So I went out one day and I just got it. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to try it and see how it goes. And yeah, you messaged me and you were like, let's do something. So I was like, yeah, okay. Oh my God. Sunken, do you remember when she got in touch with you? I don't even remember. It's like so long ago.
I think because you told me about her, so I think I just you told me about Joy. And I think I just randomly commented on one of your videos, Joy, and that kind of like got us in touch or got us following each other.
Yeah, and then I remember.
Yes, I remember.
We tried to do some kind of Zoom call or something. And I don't think mine connected. So I think we got on somehow, but we definitely did the first meeting through like a Zoom call, and then we didn't know each other's real names. And I shouted out mine, and then you guys followed suit, and I was like, yes. So that was fun because, yeah, that was, like a step of trust. What else? I'm trying to think.
For sure,
it's crazy.
for sure. And then like once we were a little way, sorry, my dog has got her squeaker toy. Once we were a little way in, then we did the three of us did face reveal to each other, but we're not going to do it to anyone else. But we do know what we all look like, which was really fun. I think that definitely made us all closer.
Yeah, it's definitely more personal, for sure. What else? Let's see. Oh, remember recording the intro and we all tried to do it together and we couldn't do it?
Oh my God, that was so bad.
It was such a disaster.
Yeah, it was like, I'm Grahtles, and you're like,
yeah, we really wanted to like say it in unison. And yes, the joys of technical difficulties, Alexis. Yes, exactly.
we definitely couldn't do it in unison. That's for sure.
Sorry, Alexis. Was it difficult learning the new mods? I feel like Grahtles, you had the biggest adjustment going from PC to PlayStation.
I definitely don't think it was as hard as I thought it would be, but also it was hard. But at that same time, I knew you guys, and through Voxer and then Discord, I would ask you guys to show me how to use them or tell me how to use them. And little by little, I started playing around with it more and figuring it out. But in the beginning, I think it was semi-difficult, not too difficult, but I'm still learning. So who's to say? Valley wants to know, you all built different things each week. So Grahtles, which part of the city that you built is your favorite and why? And same for Joy and Sunken. Probably for me, it was the island here. And only because I played it safe the first 2 weeks because I was so nervous. I didn't know mods. So I think I built the high schools and it added to the population a little bit. And then I started the campus, but I, was very shy to kind of get started. So I think the third round, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. And I asked if I could kind of do something with this island. And so that was my first like breakout of like really getting to know the mods and feeling more comfortable with the city. So I don't know. That's my favorite, I guess. Joy or Sunken? Who wants to go next?
I think my favorite thing was probably my cute little farmer's market.
Oh, right here. That is so cute. Let's zoom in on that.
Yeah,
That is cute.
I love doing that. And then also I put in our first apartment complexes across from that with like putting in like the bus station, like that whole area. Yeah, was really fun for me to do. Like I loved it.
Mm-hmm. It was so cute.
Yeah,
I think that was
What about
your.
something?
I don't know. Like I like all of our builds, but I liked our guest builds. Like those builds were so good.
Oh, absolutely. The guest builds were amazing. But Sunken, my favorite for you was definitely this. This was massive and very difficult because, I mean, look at all the terrain you had to like terraform, and this was huge. I mean, this whole area, plus just like I said, the view, the view is awesome. I mean, look at that. I love this. And all
No, the view
rocks.
from there is so, I mean, that's where you'd want to live.
Yeah. That's definitely my favorite Sunken, for sure. And then
I
let's go
know.
through.
Yeah. And just all the detail of the rock work on that too.
I
was
know.
So good.
The terraforming's so good because I mean it's so hard to build up on a cliff like this, and it just came in really nicely and smooth.
I think that was probably like the longest recording I had for this build. Like for our entire series. Like I think like that one like took me hours.
This was enormous though too. I mean look at how, I mean this was a lot coming all the way up and through and in, and just the details too, like Joy said, the rocks and everything. It's yeah, I love this is my favorite for sure.
Hmm. Okay. How did you delegate who built what and when as you went through the round?
I don't think we
I
delegated.
mean, we didn't know. We just
We
all built what we felt like we wanted to build, but we made sure that we built not in separate areas, but expanded the city together. But like, there wasn't any like, you know, like you build this and you build that. Like we all just kind of built what we wanted to when we felt like it, which I felt worked really well. And I think there was a comment made about how because we did that, it actually feels like a real city because there's distinct different neighborhoods. And so I think it really worked out well, but it was fun to build all in the same area together. I really enjoyed that.
Hmm. But we definitely like built off of each other. I think it was us only having the 9 tiles kind of like forced us to do that, and I really am happy that we did it.
Was it paused? Cause oh yeah, it was paused. How did it get paused? I had it on play. Also, I think it was more like needs. So like in the beginning when Sunken started, she had to start a new city. So she kind of started the way she would normally start a city. So it may be different from mine and Joy's, but she did her thing. And then Joy came in and added to that. And then I kind of went by what we needed. So I kind of went down the line if we needed fire, police, high schools. So I added to that. And then if there was something specific we wanted, like I asked about the island, can I have it? Or, that's when we would kind of jump in and ask and say, would you mind if I took this spot or opened this tile? And we kind of went from there. So we didn't pick spots exactly.
Hmm. For
Yeah, we
industries,
just kind of let the city go ahead. I think there's a delay.
yeah, I feel like for industries, we kind of had to figure those out early on just because it was like, okay, we only have so many resources.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, I think it really like you said, Sunken, we really built off of each other and it just kind of flowed organically to where I think the city needed to go. So, yeah, I think it because of that, do feel like it feels like a real city because it's just all very unique, but also blended.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, when one of us started something, it was never like, oh, I don't touch your section. It was always like, well, if that needs help, add to it. Or if, you want to build extra to it, or if you don't like this road, change it out. And we were always like accommodating to each other, and everybody was respectful of other people's builds as well. So nobody stepped on anybody's toes either. So if it was anything major, we always, made sure we said, hey, would you mind if we changed it? And yeah, most of the time we were all pretty accommodating.
Hmm.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And I really loved I don't know, I feel like you guys both felt bad, but I loved it when in your episode you're like, I'm going to leave this for Joy to detail because I was like, yes, I know what I'm going to do next. So I loved, coming in and doing detailing. That was so fun for me. So I really actually enjoyed that a lot. I loved coming into like both of you are such good builders and I loved going into your builds and then just like detailing them. That was so fun for me because you guys are much better builders than I am. I'm like, I get lost in the weeds of like, I need this tree to be here.
Oh, bye, Valley. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye,
Hi,
Valley.
Allie.
Oh, Alexa asked, would you change or add anything to the build? I would definitely add to the build. I don't think I would change anything because I think it kind of speaks for itself. I think it's filled out nicely. So, I mean, I would definitely open up 81 tiles and continue. Anybody else?
Um, I feel like we
Yeah, I think there'd be stuff we could add.
Yeah, because like we only did two industries, three industries, so there's definitely room for more.
Oh yeah, that's true. We only did what, forestry and ore? And I think you were the industry person. You and I was the island person. You were the industry person, and she was the detailing person.
Mhm.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's so funny because it ended up I did the
exactly.
islands and you did the industry, and so let's go over. I think talking about guest builds. This is where our first guest build was, which is first Few Candy. So this was all her, and she did a phenomenal job putting in this whole complex of sports. It's with the parking lots. It looks amazing. And the traffic is awesome over here. It's fine considering that, unique buildings and stuff can really build up a lot of traffic.
Yeah. Tony asked if lag wasn't a factor, would you rather continue the build or start fresh with what you learned? I would probably I prefer starting cities. Once the city is like working, I kind of like I like the challenge of starting the city.
I have to agree. I like starting new cities because it's fresh and new, and there's so many. I think it's the dream of what you can do when you first start a new city. And then, I mean, although I wouldn't mind, I mean, when something's functioning well, um, yeah, I guess you wouldn't want to mess with it either. Because I think if we expanded back and got more into the highways, I think we could do a little bit better. But because this is coming off of just one continuous highway, it limits our options to a certain extent.
Hmm.
Yeah, which is why I would agree with like I think starting over would be cool because then, you learn and especially like, I think both of us, Sunken, you're so good with mods, but like there were mods that I had to learn how to use and I feel like and all of us, I mean, we started this 5 months ago. We've all grown since then, so I think, it would be cool to, start fresh, do something new again. So, yeah.
And in my case,
That was a good question.
I definitely know the mods a lot better. So I would probably be better, I guess. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Let's take a look at Raid Kitty Zoo over here because that is probably one of my favorite things in this whole city. This zoo is spectacular. Something I never ever thought
It's
of
so
before
good.
this, for sure. The way she added the unique buildings to it and everything, it blows my mind.
Hmm. I feel so bad though, because like so many times there's stuff in there with all the notifications and they're getting so angry. Like I don't know how to fix.
I agree that that's the only thing, Raid, is that you put stuff in there that's like screaming to us. Although in your episode, the dead body coming out of it was absolutely priceless.
Yes, that was good. Yeah, the zoo turned out perfect. And I was, when I got in to do the city center, I was kind of hesitant because I was like, man, the zoo is so good. But I was like, this metro station is so perfect for like a city center hub. And I was like, this zoo is going to be like our Central Park. And once I had like that view of it, then it was really fun to build up around it and think of it in that way. So, yeah, I loved this zoo. It's incredible.
Mhm. How long did it take you to do this to Raid?
Raid, we should have had you as a guest speaker because they're asking you a question.
Mm,
How many
let's
hours
see.
did it take you? I wonder. Ooh.
I think it's the delays, like so far behind.
I know we are on like I don't know why it's so far behind. Maybe it's because I don't know. My last live wasn't this delayed, so I don't know.
Raid said 6+ hours. It looks
Whoa,
so good.
that's crazy. And then our third builder and last builder, guest builder, was Toady. and this was her whole area. And this was so unique and so different. I absolutely loved this. The only problem that we were having was some of the buildings weren't taking and they kept abandoning. So without her expertise, we couldn't keep it up. So it's unfortunate, but some of the buildings left us.
Yeah. We did our best to fix it.
Absolutely.
Ack was asking, would you consider using purchase it mud and continuing the city? I think for me, the issue was my last episode. I was dealing with a lot of lag. And I don't know if it was my computer or if it was just.
I think you're breaking up a little.
Oh no.
Yeah, hold on. You want to try again, Sunken?
Ack was just asking about continuing the city.
Oh, okay.
So I was just saying for me, like the lag was really bad in my last episode.
Yeah, no, it was definitely lagging for me as well. Joy,
Yeah,
what about
me
you?
too.
Yeah, because I think you're on a Mac, right? So that's even more difficult sometimes.
Yeah. I'm on the weakest computer of the bunch.
I'm just shocked too that you can get it to work on a Mac.
Absolutely. I think that was my biggest shock is that you actually have been building cities with a Mac. And that blows my mind. Especially at how
Yeah, so I've done a lot of tweaks on my Mac, like a lot. So I've changed a lot of settings and done a lot of things differently. And then even how I load into Steam is probably different than how anyone else does it. Like I do all the hacks to get every little bit I can out of it. And it works.
it works because you're doing it. So that's the crazy part.
Yeah, it works.
Any
I
more,
make it work. I make it work.
any more questions, guys?
Mike's asking if we'll use natural disasters. I don't think so. I don't think we'll murder our city.
No. Nope.
No. Oh, one thing that we did want to do for you guys is Grahtles is going to put this on Steam for everybody. So you guys can get in and play and extend the city if you would like to. So we're going to put it on Steam for everybody either today or sometime this weekend for you guys. And, we'll make sure to share the link somewhere. We'll probably put it in the description of this video, right, Grahtles, at some point?
Yeah, definitely. We could do that.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, cool. Joy hack cities. Yes, I have to do a lot of hacking to get mine to work, for sure. The Mac needs bacon.
That would be nice.
Oh, stats. Grahtles, you want to show them our stats?
Sure. All right, so we're almost up to 80,000. And let's check our traffic. 79%, not bad for 80,000 people.
No, not at all.
Not bad at all. We got a nice metro
I will make
system.
a confession, though.
Go ahead, confess.
I got into our save last night and spent 5 hours fixing our traffic, so it'd be beautiful for today. But it was a lot of fun.
Joy!
I didn't mind. We've got a few red spots, but I feel like it's good. And I planted a bunch of trees. I had to.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, I mean, still, it's not bad. I don't think it was that bad when you went in, right?
No,
it
it
wasn't
was
that
like
bad.
68. It wasn't bad.
Oh, we lost the stadium. Oh, well. Any other stats you'd like to say? We can
Yes, despawning is off, Chris. That's with despawning off. Yes, that's the way I play.
Yeah, it's crazy. Ooh.
I didn't mean to do it for 5 hours, Alexis. It kind of was one of those times where you look up and you're like, oh, I need to go to bed.
Transit usage. Okay, let's take a look at that. So, lines overview. We have a lot of buses. Joy. A lot
That's
of
my
buses.
fault.
Look, 0 passengers, Joy. 3 passengers. So, yeah, we have a lot of buses.
But no, so if you do click into it, it does have passengers. I think there's something up with the way it's displaying because I was looking at that last night as well.
Okay. Yeah, we were having a couple of different issues.
But I don't know.
I don't know. But so buses is one. Trams? Yes, we have trams. They're getting used pretty good. Then we got our metro. Our metro is through the roof. We have over 1,000 passengers on both lines. Trains, not too bad either. We don't have any ferries. And yeah, walking tours. Yeah, there we go. We have a walking tour. And that's
We have a
about
walking tour?
Yeah, I don't know. That must have been Joy. Joy, walking tour? Joy? Are you muted, Joy?
Yes. I had to mute 'cause the dog was barking. Yes, I did the walking tour around the big park I built.
Oh, okay.
Something for the kids.
That's cute. Get them their exercise and get off their iPads. We could
That's
actually.
right.
Oh,
Go outside
wait.
and play.
I forgot. You actually not only fixed the traffic last night, but you put in this huge pedestrian bridge over here. So maybe we should actually take a walk. Let's see. Are you going in the right direction? Let's see. I don't think so. Let's see. Who's going in the right direction? Oh, you are going in the right direction. All right. Whoa, he's going fast. Are we on 3-speed? No, we're not. Why is he going so fast?
He's in a hurry.
Yeah,
to get
did you
wherever
see
he's
that? He
going.
was flying. We'll take the bike. There we go.
Yeah, I was so shocked when I put this in with how many people were actually using it. Like, I was like, wow, okay. But it helped decrease traffic, so I was all for it.
He must have a flying bike because he's awful high. He's definitely flying. Look at the airplanes coming in, though. That is a good view.
That's cool.
The bicyclist is slower than the walkers. Now that's different. I didn't know that. Interesting. Did you guys know that? The bike is slower than the walkers? Very
Really?
interesting. That's what Ray just said. I'm concerned by the fire helicopter that went by. Huh. Let's go check it out. Where did he go? Could be going to your zoo. I don't see any.
Oh, she's being sarcastic about the bike.
Oh, okay. Although it did start going slower, I did notice it. It was definitely going slower.
Oh, and then the other thing I did last night too was I kind of redid our metro a little bit so it's all one nice loop. And it ended up working really well. I think it also helped with traffic. So that was fun to organize. That's the other thing I like besides detailing is like transit stuff.
Yeah, no, that looks good. It does a whole big loop all the way around. But that's why we have over 1,000 people using it both ways.
Yeah, our usage is great. And honestly, something like that wouldn't be possible without that new content creator pack that had the vehicles, because now there's all those different vehicle options, which is awesome.
That is true. Will you do a season 2 with 81 tiles? Well, we definitely, I don't think, could handle 81 tiles with passing it around and a lot of mods. It would have to probably be vanilla, for sure, or at least close to vanilla, because I don't think any of us could handle that much between 81 tiles and mods. I don't know, what do you guys think? That's a lot of stress.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know if my computer could
handle that. I don't think so either. As far as the season 2, we'll see. I don't know.
You have to stay tuned to find out.
Any more questions, guys, or anything that you would like to see? Or any rides you'd like to take, or anything?
Do 25. Yeah, Larry, that's a good compromise.
That is a good compromise.
25. But I mean, we did 9 tiles and it took us 5 months. So
yeah, it does take a long time. And we did an episode a week. It wasn't like we were, slacking.
Right. One tile.
That
would be interesting.
We should do the one tile
that'd
challenge.
That'd be a one-off collab.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
Definitely.
For sure.
Yeah, 25 tiles I think would be doable. Absolutely. How many places are in the city I can buy good coffee? Knowing Joy, a lot. Joy puts those cafeterias everywhere.
I'm obsessed with green cities, and as a native Seattleite, there is probably coffee shops everywhere in our city for sure.
That is true too, Larry. You could spread out more and we wouldn't be so congested into the one space with 25 tiles.
It just got super quiet for me.
Yeah, it just got really quiet. We were just kind of waiting for the questions. If the questions stop coming in, we leave.
Raid said, who is the better highway interchanger? Definitely not me. I use pre-built interchanges. It's the only way I roll. I've tried to make my own and they're not good. So both of you are much better. Both of you are very talented builders with that stuff. I'll take myself out of that.
I was so crazy impressed by your interchanges on this airport.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Oh, thank you. I did forget to put a return on this side, but I figured they're fine. They can come down here and turn around. Purchase.
For sure.
Purchase it, the 81 and 25 mods. Problems for many people.
I don't think any of us use purchase it.
No.
I think we all use
the mods.
Find it.
Oh, the find it. Yeah, we have the find it to get anything we want.
Yeah. Did you guys see Larry put Larry in the city? Thanks, girls. You're funny, Larry. Yep, it's all for you, bud.
Definitely. What is this thing? Oh, did you put that in, Joy?
No,
Oh, I did. I think I
I
did.
didn't put it.
That was probably
Yeah.
me. Yeah, maybe. I don't remember putting it in, but I probably did. If nobody else did, it was
You could
probably
show
me.
them the mods. You could show them the mods list if you want.
How do I do that? How do I do it? Here? There we go. There you go.
Yeah, we didn't go too crazy. Kept it a nice amount.
And most of the stuff we used, if not all of it. I think we used all of it, to be honest.
Yeah. I think the only one I didn't ever learn how to use was the picker mod, which I need to because I feel like that would make my life so much easier.
The picker mod is actually
I
super easy.
I can't live without it.
Because literally you just click on it and click on anything you want and it copies it. That's all it is. The one thing I didn't know was the
Yeah.
node controller renewal. I don't know how to use that.
Yeah, I didn't
Node-
use node controller at all.
Oh my God, I love Node Controller.
What does that do?
You can add nodes or add crossings, but you can also, like, when you're building a slope and you have that weird, like, flat spot where the node is,
Yeah.
that can make it so it's sloped. So there's not a weird, like, flat spot there.
Ooh, you're going to have to teach me. Yeah, it's pretty small mod list. We didn't have too much. But again, we have to be careful.
Yeah.
Not everybody's got the most powerful. I don't think all three of us have very huge powerful computers. We get by them.
Right, but I think you two had to sacrifice for me, which I appreciate because I was not sure how my system would hold out, but I'm glad we made it the 9 tiles. So
Well, to be honest, I think it kind of goes with Sunken had the most mods, then you, and then I had no mods because I was coming from vanilla, so I had no idea what to even get first. The only thing I knew was everybody told me move it is a must. That's it. So
yeah,
Yeah, I think because we all came together and each sent our like required mods, like which ones we like desperately wanted, and then which ones we were like, I really recommend, but if you guys don't want it, like that's fine.
yes, I do remember that, but I had no idea at that time because I asked you guys what should I get because I had no idea where to start when I first got on. If you had to pick
Yeah.
between no highway or a 15-minute city, how would you adjust this city? Good question. No, I'm not using node controller on no. Am I using node controller? See, I could be using this mod and not even know it. So is that the one with the traffic manager where you shut off all the traffic? It could be.
no,
No, because I use just the vehicle restrictions on. So I just use the traffic mod to shut off any restrictions in my no highway. So I restrict all the cars that way.
yeah. I think if we were going to turn this into like a no highway or a 15-minute city situation, you can have a city this size without highways. You would just need a lot of collectors. You would need a lot of connections, just giving
Walking
people
paths.
a lot of ways to get around, lots more walking paths. Yeah.
The public
Yeah, it could be done
transportation
for
would go
sure.
through the roof. Yeah. Do I miss console?
Yeah.
Do I miss console? Yes and no, I guess. Coming from console, I was a good vanilla player. I didn't need. That's why I can build. I guess the way I can build is because when you don't have like move it and stuff like that, if you make something wrong, you have to delete it and then redo it. So, I mean, that's how I learned to do it and how I pretty much learned how to really kind of perfect making different things was because I didn't have the options of the mods and move it and stuff like that. Now that I have the convenience of all those things, I can make things even better. So I could go back to console, but I haven't. So I don't know. I guess that says something. That was a long, short answer.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Duck
Yeah,
eggs? Kim? Duck eggs. What the heck are we talking about? Duck eggs?
I must have missed that in the chat.
Yeah. I don't know.
Kim, do you have ducks on your property? Do they lay eggs? Please tell us. This sounds fascinating.
I know. You checked on duck eggs and they were all gone. So I guess the duck hid her eggs.
Yep. Yep.
Raid Kitty knows something about walking paths. Oh, yeah, I know. Who's got ducks? Now we're talking about ducks. So guys, anything else would you like to see or like to ask or anything? Or did you run out of questions? Because it's going to get really silent here if nobody asks anything. Next city on a snow map. Do you know I've never done a snow map? And it's probably because I don't know how to use the heating pipes. So I'm a little nervous about that. I don't know. You guys done snow maps or no? I know Sunken did.
Yeah, I did my North Pole.
How about you, Joy? Did you ever use
Yeah. I have not done a legit snow build. When I did my 12 Parks of Christmas, I did 2 parks, but I just got into a map and designed them. I didn't actually like build a city. So I'm going to be doing a snow build starting in September because I want to time it out this year with Christmas. So that'll be fun. So yes, I will be doing a snowboard, but at the appropriate time of year.
But
you can do a snow build whenever. But
what is the best part of the map in your opinion? Well, there's 3 opinions, and I don't know if I have one. You guys?
Best part of the map? It's so hard.
Yeah.
I would say my favorite part of the map is our first 2 initial neighborhoods that we built. Like when we very first started, probably just because I'm a very nostalgic person and I love the first little neighborhoods that Sunken put down. And then I came in and built that little park next to the highway with the little windy trails that I loved and the little church. And then Grahtles came in and did the high schools. I feel like our first 3 episodes, I love that part of the city. Like our first like main street down there. So that's my favorite. But that's because I'm a person who loves nostalgia.
And you did all these nice little walking paths through the parks over here. You added all that. Yeah, I think this was like Sunken did this and then started over here with the start. And then you just expanded everything through here. But then when I came on to build, there was no high schools. And we desperately needed them. So I put one there and one there. So that was our beginning, the first 3 episodes. Oh, and the city park. I don't know how I started both. I don't know. Needed something.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Could we do a first person walk in our favorite part? Well, that would be down in here somewhere. I don't see anybody walking on these nice little paths here. Let's zoom in. Nope, nobody's walking over here.
Dean has entered the chat, guys. Dean Webb is here.
Dean, where have you been? Hello.
Speaking of collabs, Dean and Raid, I think Grahtles, you're gonna possibly do something too. There's another fun collab that just started. So even though you guys won't have ours, I think they're starting one as well. Let me see. I think I can find the link to the first video and I'll put it in the chat for you guys. Let me go grab that.
Let's take a walk with these guys while we're waiting. Work happened. Yeah, we know all about that.
Yeah.
That's what keeps happening to me. What was the most stressful or annoying part for each of you? Good question. Again, we're going to go through a tunnel. It's not going to let us. It's going to get dark. And we're going under. I don't know if I had a stressful part. I'm trying to think. How about you, Sunken?
The most stressful part, when the city kept dying. Like, remember when
Oh, yes. So there was a time. Go ahead, tell them the story, because that was good.
It was an issue with low land value, and we could not figure it out because we were thinking that it could be someone didn't have European like assets on, but they were in the city, and I probably played 3 or 4 times trying to start my round, and then the city just kept dying. And oh my God, that was so stressful.
And it was only on the upload because when we what did it happen for us? I don't remember because we definitely tried it, but I don't remember. But we figured it out somehow. What was on hard mode or something? Maybe?
No, because hard mode wasn't on for me. I ended up having to unsubscribe and resubscribe from all of my mods.
That's right.
And then it finally worked.
Yeah, there was some kind of glitch.
Mm-hmm. I was so upset, though.
You're welcome, Deja. Deja, is that how you spell it? Say it? I don't know. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah, we get a nice walking tour through here. Joy definitely put in a lot of walking paths, so it's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like my trees and my walking paths.
I think we're waiting for a bus now.
Hopefully you don't have to wait too long if I've done my job well enough.
Very true. Let's see if we could catch another one.
Yeah, I remember that, Sunken, and we all tried to play it, and that was just that was frustrating. I think when you're doing a collab, whatever happens to one person happens to everybody, so you've got to like figure it out. But I think that's also the benefit is, being able to troubleshoot things together when things did go wrong. Or I think the most frustrating thing for me was just, there was a time where I was like, I didn't know what I wanted my episode to be. I didn't know what I wanted to build. And sometimes it's just good to like, if you're in a collab, it's nice because you can chat to other people and get ideas. And I think that was always helpful for me. So, yeah.
Any more dead
bodies in the zoo?
Let's go check. There was always dead bodies in the zoo. Let's see. So you could see, we always get the garbage and thing going because of the road issues. So those things will bug us like crazy. So you just kind of go like this and you don't see them anymore. And yeah, that makes me happy.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way. Hey, Tina.
You've been waiting for a bus all day, Dean? I could take you on a bus ride. We got plenty of those.
Builder's Block. I love that sack of stuff, Spuds. Yes, Builder's Block. That's what, yes, it's a real thing. We all get it. We all get it for sure.
Yeah, I think the most stressful thing for me now thinking back is making sure, like working on your episode when it's your week and if it's tight because you got it late or something, making sure you can get it done and get it edited and get it up. Like that would kind of stress me out sometimes because I was like, it has to be perfect and it has to be done right. And I was still really new at editing and stuff. And I was really trying to like make sure it was perfect. And I would go over it like I would redo an episode 5 times just to make sure everything worked proper because it was that stressful. Because again, it's not just you; it's reflects on all 3. So you always try to like even over your own stuff, make sure everything is working properly. So. Ooh, look, there's a bendy bus. We could.
And I always felt so bad because almost every week I would get my save late to Grahtles. So I was the one that was always holding up the train. Jake's in the house.
Hey, Jake, how are you? I enjoyed it.
I definitely preferred premieres.
So did I. Because I think it got us to hang out with you guys and we got to know all of you so much better through the premieres, whereas if we just published it and you commented, we don't get to spend time with you guys.
Yeah, I love doing the premieres. I'm so glad that we decided to just commit to doing that. And you know, we got really lucky that we were able to pick a good day and time that was good for all of us. I think that's the other hard thing when you're doing a collab, especially with like, you know, it was just the 3 of us, so it's not too difficult. If you're doing a lot of people, that does get tricky to do, but yeah, I'm so glad we did that. Yes, Dean, we're going to put the Grahtles is going to put it on Steam for you guys. We'll add the link to the description at some point this weekend, I'm sure.
Yeah, and then I think we're gonna hang in. Are we gonna hand it off to Jake?
Yeah, that's the other thing that's happening next, which is very exciting. If you guys don't know who Jake is, go subscribe to his channel. He's an actual real-life bridge engineer, which I find fascinating. And he does reviews of cities for different things, not just bridges, but a few other things too. But yes, Jake is going to do a review of this city, which is going to be so much fun. So no pressure. I know Jake has a lot going on right now, but we'll make sure to put up a community post or whatnot and let you know. But that'll be really fun. I'm excited for that.
So it seems like we're still on a pretty decent lag.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So guys, do you have any more questions or anything else
been
you'd
an
like
hour.
to say?
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's almost an hour, guys. So we'll give it another couple of minutes because I know there's a decent lag. So if you guys want to see anything or ask any more questions, now's your time because we're going to be getting off soon.
I'm loving this bus ride, by the way. It's the best.
I know, it really is. It's relaxing. You can just sit here and watch it all day. Look at the cathedral in the back.
It's also nice.
Oh,
Yeah, it's nice
and the
to see our
monument.
city from this level, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Statue of Industry is back there. I didn't even notice that.
Dean has one other question. Who the hell is Larry?
Who the hell is Larry? Come on, Sunken, you have to say it too.
I don't pronounce it right. He got mad at me last time.
He kept telling you I have to teach you. I don't know. You have a question, Tim? What's the question?
The swimming pool park is incredible. Oh yeah, their build.
Whoa, got dizzy there.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, that flood of people.
What is something you would add to the build?
I think, like Sunken said, I think we never did a farming industry, so I would definitely want to do farm, and we didn't do oil either. So I think doing the two industries and then actually being able to do all the unique, like, factories and warehouses a thing, I think would be really cool. That would be the one thing that I would add.
Oh, thanks, Dean. Yeah, I actually like taking the bus ride. It's really cool. And the emphasis is on hell. Gotcha. Who the hell is Larry? Thank you,
Oh,
Dean.
thanks, Dean.
What would you change about someone else's portion of the build? I wouldn't change anything. I think,
No.
yeah, like what they did was better than what I would have imagined. So, like, I wouldn't change it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And we built together and kind of interlocked with each other's builds too. So, it's, even though we all worked on it, it really feels like it was something that we all created together. So that was the other thing I liked, how we did this instead of, and no knock on 5e1c. I love 5e1c, but I think that was the thing that we wanted to do, was really, truly like build on top of each other, basically, which we had a lot of fun doing. So.
Mm-hmm.
Loving the girl power. Yes. Yes. Exactly.
Definitely.
Oh no, Dean. Well, we'll see. We will see.
Oh, we're back to the industrial statue in the back. I love that. That looks so good.
Yes, it's a good bus ride.
That is my favorite. All right, guys. I think we're going to head out. Thank you so much for following us from the beginning. The support was amazing. I can't even tell you. It's been absolutely incredible. And everybody that's here today pretty much started with us at the very beginning. So, damn. It's been cool. Girls?
Yeah. It's been so fun getting, I feel like we've gotten to know all of you and we've forged our friendship together. And I just feel like it was a very unique experience. And I'm so glad that we did it. And it was a lot of fun. And yeah, we're super grateful for all of you. And yeah, we just appreciate hanging out with us every Sunday. It's really been fun.
Mm-hmm.
I
know.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I just as you guys kind of said, we didn't even really know each other at the beginning of this, but now we're so close and we're close to everyone that watches it. It's crazy.
I know. And it's so funny. It's so true. I'm going to just jump out really quick because I do want to give them a little bit of nighttime view, which I didn't do now thinking about it. So I'm just going to change that over. Yeah, let me speed it up a little bit. Let's go right about here.
No worry, D-Dubs. We need a Beastie Boys outro. Hey, ladies. Good one, Larry. There you go. That was my best impression.
Looking forward to the next series.
Cody, thank
Thanks.
you.
Thank you, guys.
Mhm.
It has been so satisfying. Like I didn't know what it would be like in the beginning, and now it's like I can't imagine not doing it. It's like it was so fulfilling in a way.
Yeah. Yeah. And just all of us, how much we all grew as creators during this time working together was so exciting to see as well. And it was a lot of fun.
Mhm.
I don't know why this keeps pausing itself, but I'm going to speed this up. Hold on. Because it is not getting dark enough fast enough. Here we go. There we go. Let's do that. There we go.
Yeah, Jake, you'll get this saved soon.
Absolutely.
Sunken, are you heating up food?
Sorry, my
It's in their microwave.
I'm hungry.
Too funny. This is such a nice view. I love this. Look at our city at night.
I know, it looks so pretty.
pretty.
Trying to get it centered. There we go.
The airport. Nice. Nice. Yeah, guys, thank you so much. We so appreciate just all of you hanging out with us, your comments, your feedbacks, your suggestions, and just it's been really fun getting to know you guys. And yeah, we wanted to do this live just, for you guys. So I'm glad you guys liked it, and thanks for being here with us today on a Friday evening.
Yep.
Or
I know,
afternoon.
it's so weird.
Or middle of the
Right.
night, depending where
Wherever
you're
you
at.
are. Thank you.
Wherever you are.
All right, we're going to head out now.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.